Oh, we done went live again. What's up? What's up, everybody? Who we got in here? I see Brewers. Hey, you guys. He's in the Walmart parking lot. And JP, he's hanging on. He's hanging on. Hanging on. Brewers in here. He's getting it done. Oh, man. I think I put that link up first thing because this is a gold chilling chat. I done talked about everything I had to say earlier or needed to say. Felt like I needed to say to the community. But I forgot one thing in all that, though. There was a special bag in there. It said polish and cut. Check that out. Special gift from Vendetta Prospect. And it is a pretty cool piece of pyrite, Calco pyrite. Looks like crusted on there a little bit. I don't know if I'd rub all that off. That it ain't coming through. There's some nice color on there. Oh, there it is on that side. There you go. That's coming through. Some nice color on there. But the backside polish that it might just bling. Leave that the crust sides and do the ends. Make it bling. And it can stand up. It stands up nice. It's a good display piece. I think I'm gonna do that. Polish the sides. Just keep it like a specimen. What's going on, y'all? Let's see. I don't have the YouTube open. I can't pin it. Let's see. I can do it though. Maybe. I gotta figure it out. This thing is acting a little slow all of a sudden. So, I go back over here. Storm's coming. Oh man. They say it might rain. That didn't work. I'm hoping it will. But you know what? Last time I snuck out to the creek, I was like, man, it hadn't rained in 2 weeks. I don't know what's going to be here. I have no clue. I went out of the creek and it was just a kicking. Like, what? It really surprised me. All right, I got it pinned up. There's a lot of clicks to get that done. Man, rain like really? Huh. Yeah, it did look like some storm clouds were forming over me, but I think they all blew up there towards JP and dumped, I guess. Hey, Lauren O'Reilly, good to see you in here. Chris V's in here. Hey, thanks. John Johannes Smith in the house. Cool. Yeah. So I got the link up there. Anybody like to call in? Because I'm just back by popular demand. I was just chilling out. Um, like from JJ in Northern California. Cool. Nice. That's where the gold is. That's where the big gold is. Man, oh man. There ain't much chance of nuggets over here. They're rare. One of these days, I'm going to get one on camera, though. It's going to happen. Get one on screen. There's a lot of wind blowing right now here, so there might be a storm coming up. I hadn't checked. 30 minutes from home. Oh, man. Yeah. Chris V, good to see you, man. You should get to bed if you got to get up at 4 a.m. Well, they're calling for a little rain at now. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Is it heading south? Oh, due east. Yeah, it went through, hit JP. Yep. I saw that. Looks like might catch the tail of it, just a smidgen here. We'll see if the shirt blows in the background in a few minutes. Nice. Be good to get a little rain. Hope I got most of my stuff in. Mostly. Only things out there is a little dirt, and it's okay if it gets wet. He's in the recliner, it's on. Yeah. Yeah. Where you at, Brewers? Call in. Help me out. Struggling here. Struggling. Oh man. I can't wait to get back out again. I'm hoping that we do get a little rain dropped in. It looks like it messed the forest. That came through. There he is. Asking to receive. Let me get my ears.
What's up, Benzo?
What's happening, brother? You doing all
Not
right?
much, bro.
Cool.
Oh, I've got daggone YouTube open somewhere. So
I bet it's nice and cool up where you're at.
Yeah,
It's
now
it's been
there we go.
a little warm here lately.
Shoot, we've been getting wet up here.
Mm,
It's been raining the past 2 days.
man, that's nice though.
Yeah, making the creeks
Knocks your
full.
fall down. Knocks your fall down quick.
Yeah,
It's hard
drop
to
them
catch it.
leaves.
It's hard to catch it. I'm trying to catch it this year. I'm just hoping in a day or two or whenever it peaks, I have time to go and do what I want to do. Get some footage.
Get back out on the creek and get some more gold.
Yeah, that too. But I want to try to catch some places at this time of year. Some other places around the area that are good.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for taking me out on the creek there Sunday.
Yeah, that was a
That
lot of
was an
fun.
awesome trip, brother. Awesome.
That was
Thank
pretty
you.
fun. Everything but that nappy. Yeah, it floated down. It's like, where do you dig? Dig under the diaper. That's
Yeah, yeah, you was
where I
right
found my
beside
biggest
me.
gold. Right there under the diaper.
I was like, oh man, he's not gonna move it either. I was like, wow. Get that gold.
When it got in the way, it got moved.
Yeah, I understand. It was just funny just to see it right there, right where you picked to dig, and that's where the gold was at. I mean, it was there.
And it was getting bigger too, man. I was like, man, I need to get a dredge in that spot before
Yeah,
it
I
gets
noticed we had
smashed.
to go down about, I'm gonna guess 18 inches or so before you really get hitting the good
I started
stuff.
hitting some flakier stuff down there too. And
Yeah,
as I was running towards away from the bank, it seemed to be getting better and better. You know, towards the middle, it seemed like it was increasing. And I was like, man, this whole strip right here, I want to come here and just dredge this whole pile up. Man,
well, I've been panning out a little bit of what I brought back home in the bucket, and where I was out there in the middle a little more, there's good gold in there, and I was just starting. I did what 5, 6 pans I dumped in the bucket before I had to leave and travel back to home. But yeah,
Grandpa
they was
rode over a tractor and got killed. What the
what?
dang? Yeah, I was wondering. I don't want no dragons. Dang, that's rough, man.
Wow,
That's Northern California fires. Dang, rolled tractor.
wow.
Huh. That's rough, man.
Yeah, I've run a
Don't
few
roll
equipment
tractors, that's for
accidents.
sure.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they say you don't jump off, but I don't know.
Well,
They say you
sometimes
don't.
I wouldn't want to ride it out.
Yeah, yeah.
No way. If you
I was
jump
on.
off a tractor, don't go off the sides. Go straight over the back. Stay away from them
Yeah,
tires. They'll bite you.
I was on one of those traffic rollers one time, one of those 10 wheelers, and they pack down. It's not like a roller, but it's a traffic. They call it a traffic roller. Big square box with 10 huge wheels that interlock like that. So
Yeah,
you're over the whole ground, and
compact.
yeah, it's somewhat one. And it was a piece of junk, and it was old and wore out, and it cut out. And I was over on the road near all the traffic. They told me to roll that area down through there, and I was going backwards. You have to go forwards and backwards. Thing cut out on me, and then it was rolling too far. You can't really stop the dang thing. Man, I was about to go. If that thing hadn't popped I was trying to pop it. When it hadn't popped, when that last second, I was going to
Ooh.
go. I was going backwards. I was going to tilt this way, and I was going in the woods. It was going to happen, but it popped at the right time. Man, that thing was a piece of junk. Couldn't keep it on. That was scary. It's rough. Yeah, continue his effort for sure. Yeah, carry it on. Carry that torch. Get that goal. That's what it's about, man.
Yes, sir.
It's awesome, and he instilled that fever in you there. I've never panned these before, these pay dirts.
Which ones was it?
I got a 1/4 gram plus Lynx Creek. It's the 1 pound one. So,
Yeah.
and the other one's the half gram plus Hacienda. And
Yeah. Now I've done it, and
I've
it's
heard it's super good. That's why
oh, that's the black label. Yeah, that's a little bit worse.
I didn't know.
It's a little tougher. From what Mike said.
Yeah, cool.
And
Yeah,
so they'll
well,
be good bags.
yeah, you might win it though.
Oh well,
You're in it.
I'm in it. I'm always
You're
in
in
it.
it.
I like to get your gold, brother. If you can't
Oh
tell,
man.
I'm in it for the
Oh man, that's
benzos.
so cool with the background. They
Yeah,
do funny. They do funny.
look, you got a turkey on the bag.
That's funny. It looks like a turkey. You're right. Oh
Well,
man.
that's because I got turkeys here beside me. Well, this shoulder, yeah.
Yep. I got them. I lived in the mountains. You'd see clusters of like 40 or 50
Oh, that's
turkeys.
my favorite hunting season anymore.
I mean, here they're more like 7 to 15. Sometime if you catch them early, that in the mountains you'd see a clutch. I don't know if they all had like a common mom, but you see like 23 or something, like little babies come walking through the yard, and it's like that is a lot of little turkeys.
well, certain times of the year, the gobblers separate and the hens separate, and you'll see groups of hens or groups of gobblers, and then about hunting season, mating season, they sort of just poof. Everybody's
Yeah,
on their own.
yeah,
You might have a group of 10 hens together and one gobbler, but trying to get him away from them 10 hens is quite the challenge. Just to come to you so you could shoot him.
mm,
It's
man.
quite a challenge.
I went on about 100-mile loop around a few counties the other day. I had to take care of some stuff, and I saw 10, 12 down deer just smashed, and
Oh,
I was like, you don't see that many, and it was like all of a sudden they're all pretty fresh. It was like all happened the same night. It seemed like, but those one at least a 6 point. Usually don't see that on the side of the road.
no, usually
Right around
somebody
here,
takes the horns.
yeah. Or they're usually the does and little ones. You don't see many of the bucks getting hit.
They're a little smarter and a little bit more learier.
Yeah,
They're just usually one time a year they get stupid and keep that nose to the ground. It's
yeah.
usually,
It's I just thought it was weird to see so many all of a sudden. Because you see them randomly, and then it was like boom, every road's like everywhere I turn, it's like another one, another one.
yeah, if you leave the house early morning or late or coming in late in the evening around here, that is one thing you have to keep your eye out for all the time, is because they'll just dart right across from you, coming straight out of the woods. You won't see them. It's just bam. We
Man,
have
I have
a
my buddy
lot
Jim
of
in the
deer.
house. What's up, Jim? Good to see you. Yeah, when I had to go to Charlotte early one morning, I had to drive across, you know, Uwari and across the lake and through Stanley County and all that, and go that way to Charlotte. 10 deer, all alive. I saw that morning.
Yeah,
All spread, not like one cluster. It was just like one here, just everywhere.
yeah, they're running a little heavy around here now. That's why they've opened back up doe days. They'd rather you go ahead and kill a couple of does before you take your buck, but you know, it's
Yeah, they need to be thinned in places.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're getting rather heavy around here, but that's good. I remember back as a kid, we used to have to travel up to like Bland County and Grayson County just to see deer.
mm,
Nowadays here, I guess you'd say 35, 40 years later, it's populated well.
nice. Yeah, they're pretty well thinned around here. There's a
But
lot of them, but they're thinned regularly.
but now, like every night, I can hear the coyotes howling, carry on. So they're working on the deer population a little bit
Yeah,
too. So
Yeah.
You got nature going against itself there at times too.
Yeah, they got real bad here by about 2015. And I kind of think the forest source poisoned them because it was just like poof, they were gone and they didn't come back. It was years and years and years. I
Yeah.
mean, there was packs of them; you'd hear them everywhere, but they disappeared, and they're starting to come back a little bit now.
Well, I've noticed more people hunting them here lately too, so that helps. But I know the Forestry Service will hire out the euthanation of the coyotes. They'll set up traps that have a spring around dart or needle, you'd call it, in it, and it euthanizes it while it's in the cage.
Right. Mm.
I know they do help out with that around here. That's one of their programs. But they will help you. Virginia Games and Inland Fisheries will help.
Hey, Zachary Wood, and that was one of the things I forgot to announce. Well, don't have an exact date yet, but we're planning a group dig in November. We'll have to announce that real soon. I'll be announcing the date Wednesday.
Awesome.
It's just a 1 day group dig, and we'll pick a good spot. One of the spots from this year that I've been digging at with the good gold. There's still gold there.
So we get to come over there.
If you
All
want.
right. Yeah, I'd love to. Heck, does it's all about the same drive.
Yeah. Well,
Love to join you on the creek again. That was awesome.
yeah, we'll find good gold this time for sure. There's a there's a good spot. Woods in. And you can probably expect, all the regular URA boys to show up, Adam and Lee and JP, myself, and who all knows who else will show up. I got to look at the calendar and set it up with my attorney. And we'll get back with you on Wednesday and we'll have a show.
Talk to the powers that be.
Oh, yeah, I got Vendetta stickers to give out too, man. It's awesome. He sent extras. Smart thinking.
I just sent out a few in my 100th giveaway packages of vendettas.
Nice. He's even on the first. Nice. Can get that big gold. There's not metal detecting gold.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Charlie's just going to have to move out this way.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got that good job up there, man. It's
I
hard to find a
know.
job these days. You about moved that far for a job.
All the carpentry jobs are open.
A vendetta sticker. Boom. They're nice.
Oh, that daggone.
It's a BenzoGold sticker. I have those at the group dig. We got HD shovel head.
HD. You know, I didn't get one of HD's.
Of course, Ron F. And Partridge. Where's Jeremy? It's a nice sticker. Got some other ones over here too. We got the Secret Creek.
Hey, Kurt.
Larson. What happened to Larson? I think he got a girlfriend and forgot about gold. And there's the Carolina boys, JP, Benzo, and Panger. Those are some special Panger stickers. And we got this new one here. My superpower is gold mining, Panger prospecting.
Oh, can't see that one either. That one's perfect. There we go. There's Pinger's other one.
But wait. Boom! We got some Brewers prospecting stickers here.
Oh, you got the special one in the house.
I got the limited edition.
I can't wait to do that giveaway. That's going to tickle me to death. Y'all gonna like that.
But then there's the sticker board. We got Treasure Vixens, Digging with Deej, Vendetta, They're all up there. I even got a sticker saved from the old Dragon's Breath challenge that we did a couple years last year. That was fun. Spider Ace. Everybody like I got. We got a Ginger in Japan. Peter
See,
from Germany. Yeah.
see Eminem up there running around.
Oh yeah. A couple fingers. I think I got all the flash in your pan stickers up there. Got all of those.
Hopefully, I'll get one when my package arrives.
Yeah. Yeah. He hooks it up.
I
He's had a
say
bunch
Ed
of
will.
different ones. Yeah.
Hope-
Wednesday night, I'll talk about the bash a little bit. And I a few people realized that I was also born and brought me gifts. So I had a few things to show off from that. It was a lot of fun, and it was a really good time. But there's a few things here. There's Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. What's up, man?
There's
Oh,
Rocky.
it's got a benzo sticker on the sluice. Oh, that's cool, man. That is cool. Jim's talking about Cali game laws. I have no clue. Roadkill is you can have it, as far as I know. Probably illegal over there. Can't touch the roadkill. Why not? There's Dennis in the house.
Oh
Dennis
my
is still up.
goodness. Dennis
Yeah,
is awake.
yeah.
I figured him and Heavy were still at it.
I don't know. That was a lot of animosity going on. I had no clue that he had a chip on his shoulder. Oh well. Just run with it. It's okay. I don't know. You turn the tables and now he's just got his foot in his mouth and he's like it was hilarious. Oh. Uh yeah, finding gold with a metal detector is like the nicest thing ever. Like finding, even if it's like a earring or a broken bracelet or a ring, is like that's really good. Finding wild native gold with a metal detector, that's one of my lifelong dreams. One of these days, I'm gonna save up my money and go visit my friend Mike Vendetta in Arizona, and maybe Z Rich and Chuck. I know Chuck too. Yeah, go over and see those guys and see if they can put me on it
Dude, that
one of
would
these
be
days.
awesome.
There's a few guys up in Nevada. Gino. Where's Bill at? Is he in Arizona? The nugget shooter. He finds some nuggets sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah. He finds some good ones. They're out there.
I'm gonna have to get a better detector to find them nuggets though. I don't believe what I got's gonna do the trick.
Yeah. I think I haven't got into it. I'm gonna have to make a video where y'all teach me how to use my metal detector. So I'm gonna make the video and then y'all tell me everything I did wrong. That's how that's gonna work.
No doubt.
I'm gonna read that book. I'm gonna have to read it. It's just got all these little. It's a 400, but it's got some bells and whistles and stuff. It'll. But I'm gonna practice in my yard because my yard is a minefield. I need some help with it. It
That's
is.
where I started.
It is bad. I mean, it is. It's an old yard. It's like almost 100-year-old yard. But there was a homestead on this property before that, and found lots of weird big metal stuff. I've dug up some amazing things in the yard, but just didn't metal detect them. What's going on now?
Oh my goodness.
What's he talking about?
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
even know.
I have no idea.
Uh, he's putting words in my mouth. Don't put that word in my mouth. uh, no, not snakes in the yard. It's just my yard's all beeps. It's you can't find a place to set your metal detector down to like run your hand. I got some dirt. Is there anything in it? You can't find a place to set the metal detector down that don't beep.
Is it because it's heavily mineralized in your area?
No, I live in the dead center of an old town.
Oh, okay. So
So
there's just that many targets. You can't really
I
find a
mean,
place to
I
balance.
found a couple silver coins on the surface here. Just digging stuff up. Old marbles pop out of the ground, pull tabs, pop tops, all that stuff's everywhere. Found a buffalo nickel, old dimes. I mean, this is just surface collecting, and when I'm
Wow.
digging and stuff,
Makes me want to come and get in your yard.
just got to do it. Let's tear it up. I got 400.
I got the AT Pro.
What's up, NorCal Detecting? There's Vendetta. What's happening, man? Morristown is 40 miles northwest. Is that the gold town? Central Illinois. There might be some glacial gold up there. I'm not sure if it's down that far. If it's down in Ohio. If there's some creeks, it might be worth a try. Yeah, those are nice too. Artifacts.
There's NorCal. NorCal Detecting.
Oh, I wish I could find artifact. I found like pressure flakes or looks like a chip of flint or something. It's like maybe nah, but the good stuff, they tore those woods up long ago. Who knows where the good stuff is? The good stuff's in the fields. Like this box of arrowheads right here. It comes from the fields, but they stopped turning them because the global stuff releases too much CO2 and it costs too much money to turn
I
it. So
find a
they
I
don't
find a
turn them.
lot of points like in the creek behind me, in this creek, that I got a
Nice.
picture of. There's a lot of good finds, just surface finds in the creeks around here. So,
Cool.
so if you ever come up while we're out
Yeah.
on a 4-wheeler ride,
That
we'll,
sounds like
we'll
an
stop at
amazing
that
day.
creek.
Heck yeah. Yeah. You got a uh, you got a camera out?
Yes, I have multiples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stake them out. You got some big guys out there?
Yeah, I've got a huge 8-pointer on the wall here, and
Oh,
then
wow.
I've got a 9, and the 12 got away,
Mm,
unfortunately. He was
might
found
come back.
later. Oh no, he was found later at a pond.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
unfortunately.
What's up, Damon? Good to see you, man. West Coast Gold Prospect. Yeah, I got that Ace 400.
That's
Haven't
still a
really
good
got it
detector.
wet. I still ain't even got it dirty yet, really. Only turned it on a couple times. So
So
I've
it
been
came with the factory coil, the 8x9.
something like that. It's a decent coil. Swung it a little bit. It works, and I dug up some stuff. But I'm like, man, I have to get out here
Now,
and do this.
now a sniper coil would work best for your yard where it has so many targets. It will help you depict on what it is and the depth and everything. It
Yeah,
works a little better. The 4-inch coil or the 4 or 3. I can't remember what size comes on the Ace.
yeah, that makes sense. If a smaller coil is easier to pinpoint, right?
Yes, very
Yeah,
much. Yeah, they call it a sniping coil. It really helps a lot in trashy areas.
yeah,
That's why I have one. There was a few of the old church parking lots and churchyards that were just polluted with it, and I couldn't get past the iron and the tin foil to find a good target at first, but that sniper coil really helps.
yeah. Well, I learned that they've re-roofed the house many, many times, and they just let all the nails fall down. There's a line on either side. It's just all tacks, all roofing tacks.
Well, just remember, it doesn't matter how many times you go over that spot, you'll always find a target. I mean, the more you clean the trash out, the better targets we'll get. I mean, you'll start finding
Yeah, that's
dimes
what I'm
and
talking about. Just cleaning some trash out of the yard because it's
yeah,
just too much.
you'll start. It'll take a while, and if you change heads, any site you've been to before, that's always a good site to go back to because it's a totally different game. I mean, you never get it all.
Yeah, but it's a little overwhelming. It's almost like, okay, where do you start? Because you're digging up the whole yard. Pretty much. Yeah.
That's when you just bring in the group and say, "Have at it, guys."
Let's see what we can find.
Yeah.
There's got to be something good here. It's
If you're finding those type of surface finds, yeah, I guarantee you've got great
people
targets.
lived here for decades and decades when silver was just regular currency. You
Yeah,
know, and people lose rings and earrings and jewelry and stuff constantly.
absolutely. Go to
Dig the
places where
crash map
people
treasure.
did things. That's all you got to do. If they have done things there, you will find things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the old fields out there. They're just soybean fields now that nobody's really in. But what I know was for 70 years they were hand tended peach fields, and so that put people out there all the time. I
Yeah,
mean, you can find change, pocket knives, and who knows?
doing your
They'd eat out.
research pays off. It really does.
Nice arrowheads, cool. Yeah, in Illinois, I mean, all in the central United States, Missouri, Nebraska. I mean, all those, that whole area, there's just so many artifacts to be found. That whole area.
Virginia is pretty popular on the artifacts. That is, hmm. Even on this side of the Blue Ridge, it's pretty populated.
Who's yakking?
Mm-mm. Ralph in here?
Oh, silver under trash. Oh, tricky silver. Yeah, you were clever to find that tricky silver.
Yes. Always hit you whole twice.
Yeah,
Yes, I was at the birthday bash, Zachary.
found a little gold. Had a little fun. Fire
Yeah.
was nice. I enjoyed the fire every night. It's a
Yeah,
good time.
Sunday I got to go hit the creek with this guy over here, and let me tell you, if you want a good
Man,
teacher, this man is the one to go with.
we found a gold, man.
Yeah, he's finding good gold everywhere he goes. I don't know how. He's got these dowsing sticks built in that just go.
Well, I've been in those little creeks up there just panning. See, I was stuck on stupid for forever. I didn't sluice and go to places and do stuff. I just went to those little creeks and pan, and just that's what we always did. When I had chance, had time, even when I moved away, when I'd come back visit, we'd go out there and go pan, sit on the creek banks, pan, find a little gold. I never tried to crank it up. I never until recently. Well, 2007 I cranked it up. I think I started built my first loose box and stuff. But I just have a lot of creek time.
Now, was it your grandfather that got you into prospecting, Benzo?
It was really
Is
my dad. My
your
dad,
dad?
my grandfather, no. Um, there's stories of my great grandfather I never knew, and him uh, finding tons of gold out here in places.
Is that where your dad picked it up, sort of,
No, different
from your
side.
great? Okay, different
Um,
side.
he picked it up, after Vietnam. One of his buddies got him into it. I think.
Awesome.
I think it might have been he might have got the bug when he was in Alaska for a couple of years,
Oh yeah,
up there with the army, and
I
then when he
heard you
came
can
back,
catch it up there.
I think I think he then gold kind of exploded, and I think he kind of got into it probably about 75 to 85 or so. Yeah, that's probably about his peak of doing that.
That's awesome.
So that was back when gold was cheap, and then it went through the spike, what 78 to 81, somewhere in there. It never came back down again. It's back when the Koch brothers trying to run the silver and all that crap was going on. Gold went crazy. That's about when gold went crazy. That's when they passed the international dredging laws.
Yeah.
1981, and all of a sudden, all these places you can't dredge no more, like all of Canada or something. I don't know. It's different for different places. I like most of Australia, um, most of North America. There are a lot of dredging laws protecting the pew pew.
Pew pews.
Is this live? We're live, man. We are live. We're making all this up off the top of our heads.
Yeah, we're just being natural.
Oh dang, man. That chat room's crazy. That chat room's crazy.
It
Where's
get
HD
live at
at?
times. It gets very
Where's
live.
HD at?
I
I'm
don't
just trying to
know.
be funny.
Come on, pew pew, call in.
Yeah, it don't grow on trees, but I'll show you how to dig it out of the ground. Yeah, that's where money is. It's in the ground. Uh,
Nice,
cool.
Mark. Nice, Mark Miller. That's awesome.
Yeah. GPAA member. Yeah, it does pay to be a GPAA member, especially if you're in California or Arizona or someplace like that. East Coast does not have any benefits. You get the welcome package and everything, but there's really no grounds. If you look up GPAA here in North Carolina, they'll show you all these businesses that are out of business, and businesses. Some of them are still in business, and stores, and that's it. There's no ground. It's just businesses. Whispers. So we're going to bed. This is Heavy Metal Detective Radio. So uh, there's really not much upside for me joining. Now the LDMA, the higher one, there are a few East Coast camps in LDMA. So South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina,
Alabama.
Michigan. And I know the fourth one's like, what? Yeah. Uh, but everything's west of the Mississippi for GPA, really. Everything works different over here. But we try to find a little gold nevertheless. We're hoping to find access to some other grounds eventually, some good grounds, some new grounds. I do have a few places I could go, but it's a little bit of a trek, and I'm gonna start trying new things and different things along the way. But there's gold to be had, and I'm gonna check out some beach sands in places. Been hearing some stories. I've been following some leads, and I'm gonna check out some beach sands at some local lakes. I don't see why that wouldn't be a possibility. Just got to figure out which side, which place is going to be best.
I've been working on a lead for us. The
Nice.
married couple I was talking about that was over at
Hi, Lauren.
Thermal City, their
Oh yeah.
family owns some property on that said creek about
Oh.
4 or 5 miles away.
Oh.
So I'm hoping we can get them in and acquainted with us so we can go visit their property and hit some private property on
Hmm.
that creek.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need a dredge.
Yeah, that I don't have one, but we might start looking into getting one.
Uh, I about don't have all the pieces to build a Franken dredgy thing, but not quite. I still need a couple pieces. Trying to slowly accumulate them, so it's just not like trying to spin. I got other things to do. Plus, I can't use one where I'm at right here. Man, I saw an island in the Yadkin River, and I was like, man, I want to get there. This was like a mile and a half walk, and a quarter of that mile is through the river. But there was a big island out there. Y'all probably have seen the same one. Man, it looked good. It looked like a place you just want to set up and just hammer on a high banker. But you'd have to You'd have to approach it. See, my canoe would hold a high banker.
This is where I want to go check out. This is
My canoe's big.
5 minutes from the house. I'm almost convinced I might find some gold.
Yeah,
Get out of the way of the waterfall.
that's nice. It's bound
That's
to be
about
something.
a 200-foot drop there. So
Wow, 200.
yeah, yeah. So it's way down. So I'm
Mm,
willing to. I'm wanting to do a little crevice in there to just see if there's anything. Just
yeah,
you don't know unless you try.
that's 20 yards before, 20 yards after. I mean,
There's
people.
huge rocks down creek. I mean, huge boulders.
I mean, that's those. There'll be indicators. I mean, you could tell. There'll be more gold at the bottom or places like that. But that's where I'd check for indicators. At the top, at the impact. There'll be an impact somewhere on top. And I'd check that, and I'd tell you,
Yeah, about 30, 40 yards back up creek at the top. Because there's other little falls before this big one.
right? Oh, nice.
When you come up, this is one of the places we're going.
Yeah, Heavy. You got to experience a little bit of North Carolina life, and I think it suited you. I mean, it is great down here. Pretty cool place.
Get old heavy down here.
Just found a little kyanite. That was a nice little crystal, though. You hadn't seen kyanite blades that big before? The one that picture Dennis I sent a picture out. He said he never seen one that big before. That's not even that big, really. I mean, it was the size of my hand. It was really blue, but
Had a nice dark blue tint to it, that's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But it's not consistent enough for Jimmy to do anything with. But North Carolina is pretty awesome. Yeah, I like the western side more. I'm not much into the beach. Beaches has got. I go to the beach. I want to fish. I don't want to be out there in the sun, the sand. Just not really my thing. I'm a mountains guy.
Yeah.
Yep, mountains. But I live in between, so there's like 3 hours either way.
I might go to
Yeah,
the beach once every 8 years or something.
yeah, that seems about right for me. I used to go a lot when I was younger, a couple times a year. When I was a teen to early 20s, I'd just drive down anytime. You could just drive down and hang out for a few hours and drive home, you know,
Yeah.
just to do something. I got time and money. What I want to do? Just drive to the beach. But not so much anymore. It's like, yeah, get sand in your crawl, get sunburn. I just go fishing. The Outer Banks, man. But see, the Outer Banks aren't 3 hours from here. Outer Banks are
No.
different. North Carolina is shaped funny. I mean, you don't realize I could be at the beach with 2.5 hours if I go down. But if you go out, it's like some east of Raleigh. There's something weird about the land. It just goes. I think the way the map does it don't do it justice because it seems like you're on the road forever. It's like from the east of Raleigh, or it's like so. What's that one beach up there? I can be at the beach at 3 hours, but the other one up there at the Outer Banks, that's 8 hours from here.
Yeah, it took me 8 from my house to get to Outer Banks.
It depends on where you're going in the Outer Banks. They run
Yeah.
all the way up in Virginia. Some Virginia Outer Banks a little bit, aren't there?
It does. Well, there's so many different little islands, and I mean, you can take a ferry over to it, or there's different ways.
Kansas? It's just Kansas is corn. There's some rolling hills a little bit in Kansas. It's just flat. Kansas is just flat. What'd you race in Elizabeth City? Moto? What do they race there? I don't know. There's a bunch of dirt tracks around, race tracks, and moto tracks, Moto X, motocross. I don't know what they call it now. They keep changing the name. Oh, motocross. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think they built a new track not far off the highway here. It looked like a big deal. As you dry dredging.
I don't know.
Huh. Who's frowning? Forget about it. uh, yeah, I say go pan. Yeah, it seems like everybody's got to be a little, even if it's legal, you got to be kind of halfway sneaky about it. I don't know. Well, the time ain't done that we have to save up our social credits and hire a drone to monitor us while we're out in the field go panning because we saved up enough go social credits to buy our some free time. But we'll probably get daily deductions for having beards, so it'll probably take even longer. I wish I was joking. Man, I've been wanting to do some fishing. Jim was trying to get me to go fishing. I couldn't ever get the time. I ain't got my gear together. And I don't know a good spot to catching catfish right now. They talk about Rockingham, but I ain't been down there since I was a kid. I ain't got no good spots right now.
I can turn you on some blue channel cat.
Yeah, I just need a boat. I could get out in the lake. I just need a boat. There's no good shore fishing around here, not really. Not everywhere where there's good shore fishing. I know the lake. It's the shallow shelves, and the catfish don't come up on the shallow shelves really. Just the little guys.
They like the
Just,
points,
they like the deep
deep
water.
points. Yeah, but I get you down here in the river on them blue channel cat. They don't have too many deep holes to hide in.
Well, it turns out I did a lot of sniping when I was a kid. I just didn't realize that's what I was doing. Nah, there was some places I went when I was a kid that are still here. I can't get to now. That I wish I was looking for gold when I was playing. Because man, I just wish I was. But no, there's just mud here. There's not clean sediment. What Pioneer Polly and all them guys that what they show the underwater footage of what it's like. It's similar to what they show the footage in New Zealand, just clean, cold, clear water, no mud, murk, just sand and gravels and sediment, and a little bit of silt, tiny bit. That's not what it's like here. There's probably places in Colorado where it's like, but there's so much water there, flowing with ferocious velocity.
You ever been noodling, Benzo?
Now, there's a couple. Some people say noodling's hillbilly ham fish, and some people say noodling is just literally using when you use the noodles as the bobber.
No, I'm talking about hand fishing.
Okay.
Going under a flat rock, plugging off the holes, and leaving one hole open that you go in under there and wait until he latches on and
Best
bring
place
him
for
out.
that's like the Mississippi and all that.
Oh, we got some clear water here. I mean, I've done it since I was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Dad and
wonder.
them. We used to float down the river in the John boat, and when you hit the flat rocks, you'd get out, plug the holes. 5 or 6 of you plug all the holes around the huge. I mean, we're talking about a flat rock the size of a car hood,
All right.
and you just plug off all the holes and go up in there, and you it latches on. You know it. Just hold on and bring it out. It's a fight.
Dang. Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
it's
done it.
fun.
We did trot lines and things like that, but
We usually use the
snap.
trout lines for catching mud turtles, snapping turtle.
Yeah. We always jug those. We always use jugs.
In the beginning, we started with trout line, then we went to the floats. Yeah, styrofoam float with a copper wire through it.
Yeah, caught a bunch of snapping turtles. They're not hard to catch. Let's just put it that way. They're not hard to
No,
catch.
no. Put you some chicken gizzards on there, throw it out in the pond, leave it overnight, come back next morning. There you go.
They
Start
get
chicken
big.
noodle.
I've seen some so big it's scary.
Our biggest was 55 pounds. And I mean, he had a shell on him about like that. I mean, he's
Yeah,
big.
I've seen
We,
some big ones.
I got some pictures. Some dad's best friend from North Carolina he used to come over here every other weekend and we'd go turtle hunting. I mean,
Nice.
but I think he was selling it over in North Carolina. I think
Oh yeah,
$8 a pound. Shoot, yeah.
yeah. Well, hey, people buy carp and turtles and tarpon or whatever you got.
Man, I never knew about carp fishing until I went over to North Carolina and seen all them carp ponds and competitions.
Yeah,
I never knew. I mean, I just never knew. I was like, Dad, what's all them ponds for? Why ain't we turtle hunting them? Or why ain't Ray? He's like, you can't get in there. Those are stocked carp ponds for tournaments and stuff. I was like,
yeah,
oh, I didn't know.
yeah. It pays on the 15. Biggest fish every hour. Some the big fish on the night. The closest, whoever hits 15 exactly. Uh, every place has different places, or the 20. Whoever hits 20. Lots of different side pots and payoffs and things. There's a lot of stuff carp fishing going on. I've done it a few times. I had a friend that was really into that.
I never done it, but I was always curious about it because I always seen them, and it's just
Biggest
I
ever I
don't.
ever caught was 17 pounds, and I thought it was a monster. But I was seeing some twice that size come out. So what I know.
But I mean, we go down here and shoot the red horse at the river. I mean, they're just big, big old carp, and you shoot them with bow and arrow. It's pretty wild to reel one of them in.
Yeah, 100-pound turtle. I believe you. And yeah, I got my turtle story. I ain't gonna tell it. I probably told it before, but I ain't gonna tell it. Big turtles. Good fight, 17-pound exclamation. He's watching some boxing, probably. And well, I guess we run out of stuff to talk about, didn't we? 10:30. How long we been on? About an hour. We'll go an
About an
hour.
hour.
We'll go an hour. It's 52 minutes. But there we go.
So, what's your
Tonight,
best find out of your yard so far, Benzo?
oh, that weird carpenter's hammer. It was like an axe and a hammer. Let me go grab it real quick. We got 8
Sure,
minutes.
sure. I'll entertain
I
it.
think it's
I
the
guess.
coolest thing. Well, I got a couple really cool marbles too. So
Oh, I love marbles. Yeah, those marbles are nice. I have quite the collection. What's your best find, Heavy? You still in chat? Hey, you guys, where you at? Zachary, you'll have to wait until he comes back to announce that. You're hard to entertain. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, hey you guys, 300 sub giveaway Friday night, 8 p.m. They told me they
I'm
were hard to
back.
entertain, that I had to dance, so I was dancing for them.
Good deal. Good deal. I also found this axe, and I've already started to restore. It don't need restoring. I just need an edge put on. I've already started work on the edge. You can see it's shiny, and I'm gonna make a handle for it. But that come out of the ground here, and it's like really good. But here's that little. Um, you
Oh,
see
I've
the
got one of those.
you see it's got
No
the
way.
fork, it's got the hammer, it's got the axe, but see the twist,
Now, mine does not have the twist. I don't
and
understand
it's
that.
on like a piece of metal, and there's a hole. It's probably where the handle was attached.
Mm-hmm.
But there's the rest just falling off of it, holding it. But that popped up out of the yard when I was planting the tree.
Sweet. That
I
is
like the
nice.
twist in it. That's the neatest part. Uh,
That
I
is
just think it looks
awesome.
neat like this. I thought about restoring it and setting up electrolysis and all that, but I don't know. Maybe one day I will. But for right now, I like the old look to it.
Absolutely.
But it's still good metal. You could totally restore that into a usable tool again.
No, I hang tools like that on the wall just for look pretties.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a lot of hand wood planes. Like,
This is this is good metal though.
oh yeah, you won't buy that metal today.
And see, it's not even really got any like super big gashes in the blade. There's a little chip right there, but I'm gonna work that out.
Yeah, easily.
I mean, it's not tore up bad, and it's really not that rusted. I was really like, what? It's not bad. You see the back end? See how it's pounded?
Yeah,
I mean, it was used. Somebody mushroomed it a little bit there. See that?
he's using that on a wood maul,
Mm-hmm.
hitting the spark through. Yeah.
Boom. That's what happens when you try to use a chopping axe as a splitting axe.
Yeah.
Dirt. Oh, look who's in their house here. We got Madman himself. What's up, Mark Miller? Good to
Mr.
see you in
Miller,
the stream, man.
brother.
Well, you were talking about good metal detecting finds. And let me click another light on here.
Oh, we get some porn.
All right.
Nice.
Metal detecting find number 1. If you can see this, it's a little type of race car type of deal. Let me
Oh, it
put it
is.
on the end.
Oh, is that
It's
a
got
Tootsie?
no wheels on it.
No.
It's hollow. Oh, I hate this camera.
That's nice.
And it's hollow.
That's old.
You know where I found it? In my front yard in the garden when I was tilling up the garden.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought, wow, man, that's the coolest thing. I searched and searched and searched for the wheels, but there's a little guy on it. You know what I mean? A little dude.
Yeah. It's
Little
like
dude in the
two-piece
cockpit
cast.
and everything. It's got to
That's
be
awesome.
from the 30s and 40s because
Yeah, or even older.
yeah, I was thinking. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah, those
That
big
is
holes
nice.
underneath it are making me
Yeah.
think that it's really old. It's not like since before cars, but
No, but it's old.
it's
And then
it's old.
something I found about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, let's see where we're at here.
Oh, that's a cool looking lock, man.
It's all intact and
It
It's
worked.
open.
yeah. I pulled it up and I went, no, you got to be kidding me. So I shined it. I didn't shine it up, but I cleaned it up with a brush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
Wow.
signs.
Then
Nice.
I thought, well, it doesn't get any better than this until I found this.
Oh, is that like?
Oh, snap. There's a little blade in there too.
Yep.
Snap.
There's a blade in that
Oh.
baby too. Isn't that the coolest
Hey,
little
you
bugger I've ever
guys.
seen? Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
What's going
I'm
on?
gonna pin up Mark. I
It's
want to
got
see
a
that
chain on
knife.
it. It's got a chain and everything. I mean, little blade. Quit swirling around there. Little blade is silver even. Well, not silver, but it's shiny.
Wow.
That is the coolest little bugger I've ever seen in my life.
I
Wow.
agree. That is
Metal
super cool.
detecting with a cheap bounty hunter like I sent JP, the same one I use. I just figured I'd come on and share a couple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Finds.
Awesome finds,
Where'd
brother.
Charlie go?
You.
I think he had YouTube on somewhere as I was picking up echoes.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, I think he'll
Yeah.
jump back.
Well, like the other night on JP's bar, Mr. Lodek said go back to YouTube and click on the link to go to Zoom so we could all be on a Zoom. Well, I kill when I go on
Charlie's back.
StreamYard. I kill YouTube completely off. So when I went back, there was no chat, and I couldn't get on Zoom. I couldn't get back to it.
We were trying to get you on. We felt so bad, Mark. We really
no,
did.
There was no way, because my mistake is killing YouTube off. What I should do is just mute it and then go and just leave it run. When I go back to it, it'll still be there. But I didn't, and that's what happened. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go eat.
We really
explorer in the house. Look at that.
All right.
What's up, Wes?
But yeah, we really felt bad you wasn't able to make it, Mark.
Yeah, we were trying.
I made the mistake of killing YouTube off before I went into StreamYard. I do that all the time, but yeah, what can you do?
Mr. Lodak was trying as well.
Oh, is he having trouble too?
Well, we were all just trying to get you in chat.
Oh, yeah. Well, once I lost it, I just went, the heck with it, I'm gonna go eat. Let's see about these marbles that you guys were talking about. I've found a couple in my day.
Mic on, Charlie?
You guys might find interesting. Come here, you. Through my metal detecting ventures. Oh, there's one too, and then where's the other one? There they are.
Everything is like froze up on my end.
Oh, there you go.
There you are.
Now, my little blue marbles.
Nice.
I found detecting.
I like them. I'm not an expert on them. I don't know
Who told you?
I guess I need to do a little research and studying.
You'll find out they're very valuable.
The little tiger eye thingies. I don't know what the difference is between a shooter and a blah blah blah. I've never.
There's big ones and little ones.
So I don't know the difference. And then a green one that I found, totally green, kind of like almost like a jade looking.
That's an older one.
Yeah.
The blue and the green so far.
My silver metal one, kind of like a ball bearing almost.
Oh wow.
And another ball bearing one.
I still haven't watched Squid Games.
Now this one I thought was really nice. That's like a cat's eye. Well, I wish the camera could pick up what I can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that blue cat's eye.
Yeah, pretty nice. And another smaller one.
I see the yellow in that.
Yeah. Now, the weirdest ones that I have are iron pyrite balls. Now, I was at a mining company running a big suction truck. Them big trucks that suck water and dirt and everything into a big truck, and we go and dump it. I was working for them at one time, and I looked down at my feet. It's iron pyrite.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Totally. Where am I at here? Oh, there it is. Iron pyrite. It's a ball of iron pyrite. No, iron pyrite doesn't naturally form round. It's always square. Where am I going here? There it is. It's always square. So when I looked down, I thought, wow, look at that. 2 iron pyrite round balls. And boy, I thought that was so weird. I was standing outside the balling room. That's what they call it, where they do taconite pellets. And they make the taconite pellets exactly the same. Must have got through. I haven't chopped one open. I'm thinking of chopping one open and seeing if it's pure pyrite or it's got taconite with pyrite around it.
Huh.
I thought maybe chopping one of these up. Benzo, I should send you one of these and you can
saw
cut
it in
it
half
open and see what's in it.
I saw it in half. Yeah. I mean, this real brittle. You pop it with a hammer, and it's likely to turn to dust. Yeah,
probably because it's pyrite.
Some of them are hard and you can't break. Some of them just disintegrate explosively. You're like, what?
Well, let me send you one. I'll send you one in the mail.
I'll put it on that little cutter.
See what you can do.
Slice it in half.
Yeah, slice it in half. Like. See what you can do with it. They're pretty cool. Nice. I found 2 of them.
You got me interested.
You want to turn them to Death Star earrings.
Should just show them that big chunk of pyrite you got there, Mark.
I got my big square that I dug out. Yeah, there's a nice little bluey too.
Nice.
Some nice marbles I found metal detecting. Well, my this one I have to explain how I got it. I was out north of me, about 30 miles. I'm digging into the side of this hill looking for crystals and other rocks and whatnot. And I found a piece of quartz, kind of quartz looking. It wasn't really quartz. It was kind of like a brownish quartz. And it was a layer. And I hit it with the hammer and I saw a little glimpse of gold and I went, I started panting. Then I realized that's pyrite. That's not gold. You can tell when you're, I dug that out of the side of the hill.
That's a
Holy
nice cube.
cow.
You can see it's still in matrix. I tried to chip some of it off, but I chipped it and went, that's enough. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And that
is
thing
nice.
weighs like a pound. It's
Ooh,
not a
that thing's like 2 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a hefty one, but
I mean, large specimen pyrites have gone through the roof with price.
This one here,
small stuff's easy to get. Bigger stuff is so rare.
Yeah, this one here, I dug it out by hand, so I wouldn't take. But I don't know what I wouldn't take for it, but I wouldn't let it go for cheap. That's for sure, damn sure.
I mean, it's probably worth $100 maybe.
At least, yeah. I'm thinking at the very least.
I mean, one long ago that would probably be worth $20, but it's a different story now. Large specimens, we're not getting international trade on those large specimens anymore, so things are going up in value. Now the small stuff, little cut gems, that stuff is plummeting. It's almost worthless now.
And I still, to this very day, Benzo, remember I showed you this once before. I still to this day want to know what this is. My big round ball.
I'm going to guess some type of jasper.
Oh, wrong direction.
Sardonyx.
Really?
You had said something once before, and I don't remember what you said, but I still want to know what it is.
Looks like an eyeball on that backside, on the other side.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, right there. It looks like an eyeball looking at you.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. If it winks, let me know. Put this baby down right away.
Marble, jasper, sardonyx.
I like it. I don't know what it is. It might be man-made.
No, I don't think so.
It was given to me as a gift, but I can feel there's a spot where it might have had a stick on it, so it might be a glass blown deal too. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so.
Spot that's round on it that I can feel. So I don't know if it was blown. I don't know what it is, but there's nothing on the other side all the way around it except that one spot. So that makes me think there was a stick of glass coming off and it was blown and then tumbled or then rounded. That makes me think it might be artificial.
What's the weight on it, Mark? Is it heavy?
Oh yeah, she's got some weight to it. So that's why I think it's glass.
Well, it could be glass. It could be a type of obsidian.
If you could see it up close, you'd be going.
Colorful obsidians out there that are technically glass.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. I like it. It was given to me as a gift, so.
Aragonite comes in so many forms these days. Who knows? I got like 5 or 6 different forms of aragonite, and they don't look nothing like each other.
Yeah. You can call one rock the same cotton picking thing, but it's totally different when you look at it. Another piece of pyrite, just to thrill the pyrite seekers in our. It's kind of a silver pyrite almost, but the camera doesn't show exactly what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a cup maybe this size, filled with like iron pyrite specimens and stuff that I found in gravel at work.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, I pull it out. I don't care. If it's bigger than my thumbnail or at least bigger than my pinky nail, I'll grab it.
Like some of the ones that I've been finding, though, it's like fossilized shell that's been like turned into pyrite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple. I don't know. I haven't never touched one, but
all the pyrite around here is pseudomorphed into scheolite.
Oh, yeah.
Limonite.
Yeah.
Type. Yeah.
There's so many different geology where you're at than where we're at. Me and Charlie are up here in the north where you're lucky if you find anything at all.
Me and Charlie got a few specimens from high banking that had pyrite in them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, up there in the mountains you can find it.
Wonder if this
Pyrite and
piece of
mica.
pyrite will show up on the camera. This is a pretty piece.
I got a piece,
Oh,
two
yeah.
pieces about like that, Mark.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
really
pretty.
nice.
It's just pretty to look at. It's not worth a damn. You know what I mean? Ain't
Well,
worth
pyrite's to the
it.
roof now, man. Pyrite's to the roof. Anything bigger than, because pyrite this big is super common, easy
Yeah.
to get, size of a nickel quarter. Bigger stuff, bigger than a golf ball, just it's through the roof right now. You wouldn't believe what that would be selling for if you had it in a shop.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Like I said, that one piece that I found, it's pure pyrite. So and
I
know
picked
it's
mine.
natural. I dug it out the ground myself, so I know it's natural.
I picked mine up in an auction with a big rock collection. I bought the whole collection, so
Oh yeah.
I had a couple of big pieces in there like yours. Not like the square one, but the last one you just showed.
Oh, that sparkly one. I
Yeah.
picked that one up at a rock show too, at a rock and jump show. I just thought, ooh, that's sparkly. Ooh, sparkly.
Anything that catches the eye. Ooh.
Yeah, for $6, I'll take it. But yeah, I
Absolutely.
just love that square piece I dug out of the ground. That was a lot of work, boy.
Nice.
Well, since
treasure.
Break the damn thing. Ooh.
we're here on the Benzo show, I've got something to show off, and it's from my buddy Benzo here.
Oh,
Oh, we're going dark.
Yeah, we're going dark. We're going black light.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun with that
Black
bag.
light,
You were having fun with that the other night.
Oh, where's
the Uber.
I do have Uper. I was
What is
hoping
this?
the other.
This is so weird with the green screen background.
Oh yeah, I got to kill that first. Yeah.
Looks green screeny to me.
We'll kill that here. Boom. Oh,
Ooh.
I got the wrong spectrum light out.
One does way better than the other. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question right there. That's a good topic right there. The difference in blacklight. Somebody told me this blacklight works better than this blacklight. I thought blacklight was the blacklight.
There's
No,
a lot of
there's
different
different
nanometers.
There's
Sorry,
what?
go Charlie.
There's different wavelengths of the blacklight.
Oh,
The N65, which is like your typical one that you would buy, and then there's the N95, which is a higher wavelength, which makes them pop a lot more.
Oh, okay. I think I've got the typical one. I don't know what it doesn't say on it anywhere.
No, it's the problem.
No, it doesn't say shit on it nowhere. But what it can, but it's got the whole shitload of light thingies on it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, see, I had ordered a new one, and like the battery died on that one, and I went to go grab my sweatshirt out of the van, and then I found the one I lost since Flash Bash in that sweatshirt.
When you quit looking for it, you'll find it. Yeah. Well, this must be one of them 55. Did you say? It starts out at
There's
50.
a bunch of different ones.
95.
It's N65 and then N95, and then you can get variants in between
Okay.
for like different spectrums. But
This
there's
must be-
different wavelengths. Is
This
what
must be a
pretty much-
65 then. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not much of nothing. You know?
And usually you can tell the difference of light too. Like they'll make certain colors pop more than others.
Oh yeah, you go out in the yard and you cut and pick a leaf and branch and everything. You know, it all just glows and you're just wow, trippy.
Here we go. It's going again. You
Oh,
got the
what
right.
do we got?
Oh, I got to kill the other light. Damn it.
Yeah.
Come on. Can't get any longer. I could kind of see it. That looks more blue than a black one. Huh?
Well, some of that rocks are going to respond like blue to white. And there's
Ooh,
the
I can
Uper.
see that,
It's
yeah.
orange.
I could see that. Oh yeah, there you go. Now we can see her. Perfect.
That's the nice Uper.
Dig it. I want to go up to take Charlie and me and meet up at the North Shore on
That would be. I want to do
whatever
this
lake
so
it is.
bad.
But yeah, this blacklight bag, I am so happy with it. It is just awesome to sit there and look at in the pan.
Yeah, I want a Uber like really bad, but I don't want one sent to me. I want to go up and find my own.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie go up to like Upper Michigan, Upper UP, and find our own at night.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, sir?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
go there and we'll search ourselves in the middle of the night, 4:00 in the morning.
Extra
Oh, that's fun
batteries,
to me.
2 flashlights, a backpack.
Probably a couple buckets and a wagon, because we're not just going to get one or two. We're going to go get some.
Yeah, I'll fill your tub and your wagon up.
Got these cloth bags,
As
and
long
when
as
they
I get
fill
a
up, I
couple
drop
of them,
them.
I'm good.
Just keep on going.
But I'd love to do that there. It'll be fun. Almost looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to the Zumba.
Probably not. LED grow lights, probably not.
Charlie, I found 2 other different places now for a good
Did you?
prospecting. Yeah, right down south of me, about 25, 30 miles south of me. It's called the Cloquet River. If you want to look it up on Google Maps, called the Cloquet River.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find some Upers,
you're going to be going, oh man, I wish we could have got there the first damn time.
yeah, if you find some Upers, Mike, send one my way. Or Mark, sorry, shoot, Mike. Mark.
Yeah, I've been called worse.
Mike must be thinking about me. Is he in chat?
But yeah, me and Charlie will send you one. What the hell?
Shoot, yeah.
I'll fill up his buckets in his wagon. He can
You can go out there and find one.
I get 2 of them. I'm good.
My goodness, now let's keep it moderate, Charlie.
I didn't know you did that much.
I'm sure that's not the only thing we're going to see that night.
It'll be a full moon.
It's almost new moon. It's working there. That's scarier than a full moon, if you ask me.
Well, actually, if you think about it, the best time to go hunt for the Uper light is on new moon.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any extra added light.
Yep. You get that luminescence. Yep. I've been told that too. If you're going to hunt for Uper lights, do it on a full moon so that you get the extra luminescence from the moon. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been told that, yeah.
See, I've been told to go on new moon because it's darker. Your flashlight has a better chance of making the rocks pop.
Oh.
There's no added light.
What's the difference between a new moon and a full moon? I don't know.
You got more light reflecting off the moon back to the earth from the sun than you do when there is no moon visible in the sky.
Well, yeah. But a full moon, I figured, would be even worse, you know what I mean, or more.
Well, with the full moon, it makes it easier for you getting out there without having to turn your lights on and stuff like that, walking down to the beach.
Yeah.
It's
but the darker it is, the better those black lights work.
Have you been out in your river, Benzo, looking to see what glows?
Not lately. Not with my new stuff. I tried it once years ago on an excursion up a mountain, and sadly, you had to still really dig. It didn't really work. The stuff come out too muddy. It's like, well, if you turn out a bunch of this and let it rain a couple times, then come back, but so it was only limited success.
Yeah, that's like up here. Everything plant life glows, but nothing rock and mineral will glow.
Yeah,
nothing.
And you know what?
Now we have an algae on the rock here in Virginia. On all the rocks, like when you drive down the road, the rocks will glow on the side of the hill because of an algae that's growing on the rocks.
Well, don't be chewing on no rocks. Holy.
Well, I meant for the fluorescence, that algae, it lights up like you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
Just because normal headlights lights it up.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'd find out what that algae was called, just for research sake.
Yeah. I'll look into
it. Some guy prowling around their campsite with hidden cameras. Dang. Well, good night, Jim. Yeah, we probably won't be on too much longer. It's dwindling down. It's towards the end of the night. We were going an hour, and we're about an hour and a half. That's what happens. Appreciate you coming hang out with us, Jim.
I
No, it's
figured
been a fun time.
some of my metal detecting finds that I've done over the years.
We
Have I
appreciate
ever
that.
told you,
That's
Jeff,
cool.
the story of how I got into metal detecting? Serious?
I don't think so.
It was
No.
1988. My daughter was just born,
I was born.
about a year old. And I was at the beach, and the old lady had the kid in the water pedaling around, and I was mussing around with the metal detector. I got a good signal next to this big tree next to the shoreline. So I dug it up, and it was a gold ring, a wedding ring, and it had a name on the inside. So I went through the phone book and called everybody that had that same last name. And the fifth one I called said, "Yeah, that's my great grandmother. They live in Georgia." I went, "No kidding." I said, "I found a ring that has their name on it." Well, he said, "I'll get you in contact with my grandfather." Well, the grandfather called me because I gave the guy my number. He said, "I lost that ring," or she lost. It was his wife's ring. She lost that ring in 1964. And you found it. I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'd like to have you get it back." He said, "Well, what kind of reward do you want?" I said, "Yeah, I want a reward. I want you to put it back on her finger and ask her to marry you again." He started to cry. I started to cry. Holy shit. It was a great return, to the point where I sent it to him, and he used to send me Christmas cards and birthday cards and everything. "How are you doing? I hope you're doing well," and blah, blah, blah. It was a nice return.
Awesome.
The first thing I ever found with a metal detector. Made me proud. So I've been doing just off and on ever since, man. I thought it was a pretty cool story.
Absolutely.
Just because it's true makes it even better. But yeah, that's how I got into metal detecting really heavy. I was just farting around thinking, I don't know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? The thing was screaming at me, so I dug it up. That's how it all began. I found a wedding ring from 1964.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And like I said, when I told him the reward I want is for him to ask his wife to marry him again. They had been married for almost 70 years when I talked to them. They were still married. So,
did you say 70 years?
At least. He was 80. No, he was 92 when I talked to him.
Oh, wow.
So, 60 some years they were married, whatever it was. I don't know precisely, but he said they were married.
Mark's good at music.
1960 something. Tell stories. You just play a song. Shut up. I just thought that was interesting since we were talking about metal detecting and whatnot too.
Yeah, I still got to get mine out and hit this park down here by me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here.
I always love those return stories.
Oh yeah, that was a great return there.
That's crazy.
My first ever, and it was a great return. So, kind of sparked me to do some more. Found a lot of good stuff since then. So I'm not only a gold miner. I do, metal detecting, but I don't really coin collect. I don't really magnet fish. I don't really do all the other stuff. I'm basically a miner. I'm out at the creek all the time, like Benzo is, or whatever. I hate these cameras, man. They're ass backwards. But like Benzo is, he's always in the cotton picking river, and so am I. Charlie can attest. You know what I mean? He does a lot more than I do, actually.
I like the idea of magnet fishing, and it sounds like a lot of fun. But I have all these other things in front of me where I can get gold or silver, so it just kind of don't get prioritized ever.
Yeah, well, I've got a magnet, a pretty big magnet that's signed by the Treasure Vixens right here.
Yeah, they're cool.
It's signed by the Treasure Vixens.
That's
don't get it too close.
That's close enough.
Yeah, don't get it too close.
Well, what's that camera doing on there? Anyway, I thought about it. When they've got those big magnets, I'm right-handed and I've got a broken collarbone. So I don't know about throwing it right-handed. I'd have to try left-handed. You know what I mean? Whipping it out there. It's the only way I'd be able to try it because of my broken collarbone.
Yep. Or make a tater gun. It was put a spin spark on it. Boop.
Yep.
The old Coleman lantern spark.
There it goes.
If I could shoot that magnet out of a cannon, that'd be all right.
Well, you'd have
Boom,
to,
like a
you'd have to
potato
put a potato in, then put the magnet.
Put a potato in and shove the magnet in and go poof. There we go.
They were doing that out the Outer Banks, shooting
With their
their
fishing lines.
shooting their lead and bait out.
Sounds smart to me.
Like a potato cannon or
Yeah,
oh cool. That would have been fun to watch.
just using hairspray and then giving it a twist. Poof.
Yep, that would have been fun to watch.
Yeah, I've seen people use drones for the same thing, where they'll have like a hook set up to it.
Oh, and then drop
Like
it.
push a button
Yeah,
and drop it.
yeah, they're targeting the tuna like that.
That's cheap.
My luck, I'd lose the drone. Kapoomp.
I'd have to
It's hooked up to a secondary
Go back.
fishing.
Yeah, back to magnet fishing.
back to magnet fishing just to get the drone back.
Yeah. I
Well,
tried
boy,
the magnet fishing
I
thing.
just wanted to show you some of my finds. I hope you thought they were interesting.
Absolutely, Mark.
Appreciate you,
love
Mark.
guys. I'll see you probably Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. See you at the bar, Mark.
All right, bro. See
Take
you
it
later, guys.
easy, man. All right.
Sorry for us taking over your show there, Benzo, but
Oh, that's fine. I was like, we were about to shut it down at 1 hour, and then he called in. And anytime Mark Miller wants to call in and hang out with us, that is more than welcome. We will extend the show.
Yes,
So
sir.
let it roll.
the main reason why I wanted to hop on quick is because I wanted to get the word out there about the 300 sub giveaway that I'm doing next Friday.
Oh, 300. Congratulations. Did you hit it, or are you right there?
I'm at 302 at the current moment. So.
Always on boom by it. Boom.
Boom.
So that's why I'm waiting until next week, because YouTube's algorithms and stuff like that could always kick people. So I'm waiting to see if it sticks, and then go from there.
It'll stick.
Yeah.
If it don't stick, you'll keep on growing. It'll keep on going. It favors you if you can put out more videos.
I'm working on that.
Even if it's just a 5-minute video once a week. I mean, seriously, that's what they want, consistency.
That's the hardest thing to do, too.
This thing,
Just schedule.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I like how you're coming on Wednesday night now. I
well,
like that move, Benzo.
Well, I might be starting a new job, and when I told him, I was like, I'm just going to leave Wednesday open. That's it. That's all my only request. We'll leave Wednesday open.
Well, good luck on the new job, brother.
We'll see how it works out. If it don't work out, I'll just get a different one. That's how it is. Yeah. So when's that drawing you said next week?
Yeah, it's going to be Friday at 8 Central Standard Time.
Nice.
So it'll be 9 o'clock your guys' time.
Is that November already?
I don't know. I'll have to pull up my calendar. But
Yeah, that'll be like November 5th.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool.
no, it would be the 29th that I'm doing the drawing.
Oh, okay. Coming up soon.
Yeah.
All right. Just in 4 days, guys. 29th. Is there a comment video out for that?
No, it's every sub that I have that is visible has an entry.
Oh, I'm a private subber. It's the only thing they'll let us keep private in this world. I'm holding on to it with both hands. No, you can't. No, you can't. No.
No, but it's one of those things that I think is only fair that it has to be visible. And if you're on the list and it goes out to everybody, there's a few prizes that I'm putting together at the moment. So they'll be announced live Friday. And we'll go from there.
Right on, right on.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Congratulations, Charlie.
It's trying to keep everybody on the edge of their seat.
Suspense.
Wednesday, I'll be posting part 2 of JP's birthday bash.
Oh yeah.
And after looking over the footage, instead of it being a 3-part video, it's going to be a 4-part.
You got
This
some
will be a
extra.
1-part. I didn't record too much.
If I had to put it all in 1 part, it would have been like a 6.5 hour long video.
You recorded that much?
Yeah.
I never saw you record. I must not be in it.
No, you're in it. There's a few times that you're in it. It's just you were busy every time I was recording.
Oh.
If
Yeah,
I hadn't
stay
had my
busy.
camera snuck up over on the side, I doubt Benzo noticed he was in mine as well.
Yeah, I remember you put it up on the wall there while I was on the trommel.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you see me there, but when me and Charlie was on the high banker, I had it wired up over on the tree over there, just
Oh.
recording the whole high banker area.
Oh, I had no clue. You might have to edit some of that out. Dang.
I sped it up so there was no volume.
Oh,
As
it
far
was
as
probably
talking,
necessary.
yeah, you just see me walking.
Mine's kind of the same. Speeding up everything on that high bank session, my video's still an 18-minute long video.
That's not
Wow.
There's like a few parts that I left open because there was some commentary and stuff in there, but a lot of it is just like sped up because there was that much footage of
I
running.
think I'll be lucky to get 15, 20 out of all of it. And I might have to do like a lot of the gold. A lot of showing a lot of the gold at the end just to stretch it out, maybe. I don't know. I like my little gold pouring at the end where I show the gold and play the music. I like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good touch. There's always good gold pouring on Benzo's videos. That's why I love it.
I like seeing it. I like looking at it.
You kill it. I mean, you got to look at it. I mean, there's such a smile every time at that end panned.
That's what Charlie said. Something about Benzo shows or something last week in the chat. I was like, what's that mean? Oh, yeah. Because we were talking about that. Yogi Bear, where you guys located? I am in Central North Carolina. Brewers is in Virginia. AU guys is in Northern Wisconsin.
Central Wisconsin.
Central Wisconsin. So yeah, we're all spread out, and we all paying gold.
Yep. We all got together this 2 weekends ago, I guess now.
Yep. Put the old gold mine, did a little pan and run some machinery, cook some meat.
Oh, that was good time.
Good meat.
I'm still enjoying your hot sauce. I put it on the pizza tonight.
Oh yeah. Try it on a Western omelet.
Vial of that hot sauce is the only thing I didn't get.
You didn't get none?
No, I didn't get any.
Oh man.
How'd you not get any?
I did not get any.
Oh. I would share, but I'm addicted to it. I can't do it. I love you, Charlie, like a brother, but I don't know if I can share my Benzo hot sauce.
I thought I gave all the bottles out. I mean, I know I got the big bottle of the Benzo Ghost. That's the hotter stuff that nobody wanted to really mess with. But I'll have to go see what's left in the bucket. I sent Heavy with a whole bunch of vials.
He only had 3. He said he was going to keep one for himself, and then the other one was for Ron.
I kept trying to tell him to take more, but I guess.
So, he was doing the same thing. Like I said, I didn't get any of the hot sauce. He's like, man, I should have grabbed more. They were sitting right there.
Yeah, they were for grabs, really. Yeah.
I didn't know where they were at. Otherwise, I would
give them away. I had it here. That's yours now. But
Benzo walked up and was like, would somebody like a bottle of hot sauce? I was like, yes, I would.
No, that stuff is good.
It is.
I can make another batch before the frost hits. I got more peppers coming in. I think that batch, I think the cow horns made a big difference because they have a sweetness to it. I think they really pulled it off. They changed it.
The sweetness on the backside is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 7 pepper sauce.
That's good stuff. I like it. And that firecracker slaw or the North Carolina slaw, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that slaw was.
Ooh, I hadn't had that in years, and I was looking for it everywhere. Nobody makes it
That was
around
the
here.
first time I've ever had that, and I'm like addicted. I need the recipe.
We're gonna have to talk to Chris V, ain't we? Wasn't he the one who made that night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park.
No, I don't remember seeing Yogi Bear in here before. No, we don't know. We know him now. There's La Ruta del Tesoro.
I think that's the most butchered name on YouTube that I've seen so far.
Well,
I'm not even gonna like try to say it because I'll butcher it too. But I've seen so many people butcher that name.
dang crispy. That's great. I love autocorrect. Yeah, we were crispy, great cooks out there. We tore it up.
That pork was out of the world. Oh man. How long did you smoke that butt?
We let's see. I guess it went for 10 and a half.
It had a great smoke layer in it.
And then it sat for a half hour. So it was 11 total. Favorite pieces? Well, not necessarily the biggest. Your favorites? Well, it's different out here. We're going through mud for dust usually, but sometimes it adds up. But one time years ago, I hit a spot and I found a nugget, and I wish I still had it, but I don't. So I would say my black flake is my favorite. It's about a quarter gram. It's gold flake that's almost completely black, or it's like 85% black with gold sticking out everywhere. Real bumpy and knotty. That's probably my favorite piece right now.
Yeah, one of those pieces you could easily mistake as a piece of ironstone.
Or just like rusted metal or a piece of crap or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's probably my favorite piece I got on hand. But of course, my nugget all-time favorite. I was going to try to start searching through some discs and the computers, see if old files got pulled up on discs. I might have saved some to see if there's any record or any pictures of that nugget I found that were saved. But I have a feeling that might have been all on the computer that died. Don't know. Haven't took the time to do a look. But who knows? There could be a picture of that nugget still floating around. As long as I don't look, I still have hope. Who knows?
All right.
Pretty black piece.
Yes, there is gold in Dominican Republic big time.
I got to turn it dang on screen thing off.
Up in the mountains, there's whole veins of gold. That's a BB right there, man.
That's a black piece of gold.
Yeah.
It's the only nugget I have that's black on one side and it's got just a little black on the other.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the. Then I got a speck here that's got quartz all in it. It's like a little BB as well. Can't really see it, but
yeah,
I need to get me one of them microscopes like you got.
Yeah, I need to get one that's less magnified. This thing's too strong. It's only for looking at gold dust, really.
Right.
It makes gold dust look like nuggets.
It does.
It's like nice big flakes and stuff. Yeah.
It's like, damn, look at those chunky nuggets you pan out. It's like, oh, it's dust.
Little chunky
It's like
nuggets.
0.05 of a gram. fills the whole screen up. It's nice. Yeah, Haiti and DR sitting on the fault line. Yep, pushed up. Those mountains are got good gold in them. Just wonder to think what's underwater.
Yeah, pretty much all the bigger stuff I've had, I've always just thrown back into the pater bags. So
Mm.
I really don't keep much of that. That just all goes back in just to help with the YouTube channel.
Yeah, just keep it in rotation. Yeah, but I'm sure if you pulled a native picker
Oh no,
out of
that
there,
that would be kept separate. Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure
pulled it
that
out
would
of the ground, and it's
have a
something I
little
can actually.
display case set up and
Oh
set
yeah,
aside. Yeah, it would.
it'll probably be the biggest piece of gold found in Wisconsin.
I've seen Jason pickers.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just you got to find the right street.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make a lot of trips to North Carolina to give away gold on my channel. I'm gonna have to make a lot of trips.
Where's Brewer this weekend? At Thermal City.
He's gonna have to make a trip all the way down here to the URE.
Yeah, that's where I really want to make it.
It ain't that far, probably. How far?
3 hours.
You think?
Yeah, or 2.5 right
I
in
was
there.
thinking longer, because it's like about 3 for me to get to Thermal. So.
Well, it takes me about an hour to hit 77, and then probably 30 minutes to hit 52. So it wouldn't take me too long.
Yeah.
About 3 hours, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm more at 5 though.
Whoa. I can be at Myrtle Beach in 8.
Yeah. It's about 3 hours from here.
Yeah, I guess that would put it about 5, wouldn't it? Damn it, boy.
Yeah. That stretch from
Jeff.
States
Yes, sir.
down here.
Everything set up. Leave Friday night. Get there early Saturday. Pan for the weekend, and then head back home.
That's usually my routine. Or it's going to be.
For a while there, I was doing day trips out to Nugget. I would leave here at like 5, 6 in the morning, get there by like 8, run the sluice and stuff about 2, 3 o'clock, and then I would run home and be here by like leave there by 3, get home by like 7 o'clock. And then I think it's just better to camp out. Get more days.
Yeah. I keep kicking myself in the butt for not going camping more, for making my videos and stuff, but I mean the ride from my gold spots to the campground or the road is not much different from the ride from my gold spots to my house. So I was like, that's a lot of extra work. I like camping, but it's just like, don't need to. Plus, I'm a little upset they took away my camping spot. Some people messed it up, and they put up posts and signs and no camping and all that. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, it only takes one of them to make it.
Well, they mudded it out with ATVs and stuff and tore down trees and just really messed it up. And that was a really cool camping spot.
Yeah, so it just takes one group of bad people to ruin it for everybody. So
yeah,
don't be those people.
One weekend of fun. Yeah,
I mean, you can still have fun and not tear everything up.
Right. But you can still camp out there. You don't have to stay at the campgrounds. You can just camp. I think you got to be like 100 feet from the water and 100 feet from the road. So, but there's campsites out there. You can camp, chill out. And there's even like paid campsites. There's like the rough one, like the hunt camp, where you can set up, and they got kind of like a bathroom, but no, it's not a bathroom. And they have It's
No,
not.
it's still more like an outhouse
It's
in a
a
way.
permanent porta john.
Yeah.
It's weird. But they have big facility over there too with bathhouses and stuff as well. But the prices went up, man. It's like I remember being like $10, $15, but it was still rough camping then. And they put in bathhouses and stuff, and the prices went up. Because you have more amenities out there now, and so and all the sites are some are like $30 a night, $35 a night for the big ones, for the big campsites.
I think over like Nugget is like
But it's lakeside. It's right on the lake.
Sweet.
Your microphone went funny, Charlie.
Yeah.
I've been doing that lately. I think my phone's like
Cool. Well,
Good
guys,
old
it's almost
technology.
2 hours, an hour and 46 minutes. We got 9 people in here still, but I think I'm gonna shut it off and go outside and cool off a bit. It got hot in here.
Yeah, I've been wiping sweat over here. This hoodie's killing me.
I've already got thermals on in Wisconsin here.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I don't know a thing about that. Your cold season's a little long for me.
I know the temperature's supposed to drop 14 degrees difference from today to tomorrow, so that's
In North
quite a
Carolina,
drop.
we get 6 weeks of winter.
Right now we're sitting at like 40 degrees.
Oh, wow.
You're making North Carolina sound better every day, Benzo.
Yep.
6 weeks, that's all. Wow.
That seems like all you get now.
Yeah, pretty soon here I'll be having to sharpen my ice blade, so
Put on your ice cleats so you don't bust ass.
get out there with Jason and show him that my hands aren't afraid of ice.
We definitely all have our perks about our own little areas we live in, because I'm kind of jealous of you guys. I would love to get up there to them Upers.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And the pudding stones.
Well, hey,
And the agates.
crash.
I ain't afraid of no couch.
And hey, my couch is really comfy. You like pull the back cushions off, and it's as wide as a foot back.
Wow. That's nice. Well, I know where I'm staying at Charlie's.
Gotta share the couch with the dog.
Yeah,
No,
I don't care.
I'm at night.
Nugget, keep me warm.
I bet. The dog get on you and you can't get up. He's like, you have to count you out.
I'm down for the count.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
he's at like 50 pounds now, and Moose is at like 148, 49, somewhere in there.
What a horse.
My table, like right here, the edge of the table. Alright. Moose stands like this much taller than the edge of the table.
Daggone.
Like he can literally walk by the kitchen counter and his head is here and like counter.
It's just a buffet, man. Just a buffet. Just lay it out for me. I'll eat it. Man.
Yeah, my blue heeler's laying right under my legs right here, right now, right under me. Ever since I come back home, she won't leave my side. She thinks I'm leaving again or something.
We bring our dogs inside and it's super cold or like winds, rainstorms or fireworks or something going on, but they really don't like being in here. They'll get antsy and they want to go back outside. They've always been outside dogs. They never really come inside much.
Yeah, I let her come inside out here in the camper set up, but she usually don't come in the house too much. It's hard to get her in there.
When it's cold though, they will.
Oh
set
yeah.
Blankets and a pad and set it up. And they go and lay down.
Till like the one Saint Bernard that we had, he was a Saint Bernard boxer mix, and he absolutely loved it outside when it was cold. Come summertime though, he was miserable.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Too hot.
My dogs go swimming every day, so they're always kind of dirty.
They look like they have fun in the back of the truck though
And
on the way.
They're not pampered city dogs. They're farm dogs, you know.
My dogs are pampered. My wife like
Well, they're a
little
little
kids.
pampered, but they don't like, you know, they don't stay clean and stay inside, you know. My dogs, they're outside in the swimming in the mud.
My dogs won't even leave the porch if it's raining.
Yeah, so yeah, they might be city dogs.
They're like, nope, it's wet. I'll just pee right here.
Sounds like me.
If there's snow on the ground, do you got to clear out a place down to the grass for them?
No. Snow doesn't bother them. It's when it's raining.
Oh,
When it rains, it bothers them. Like, nope, I'll just pee right here.
yeah. I wish I still had it on film where I had the dogs out at the creek and they were standing up to their neck, just happy. And then it started sprinkling on their head, and just how pitiful and miserable they looked at me because a little bit of rain was sprinkling on their head.
But yet being waist deep in water.
Up to the neck. That's all they're sticking out of the water is their head. Just so miserable that a little bit of raindrop was hitting them. That's irrational, dog. Irrational.
How funny.
I like they stand in the water and shake. I think it's the funniest thing. They do it all the time. You know, it's like you get out of the water and shake. They'll stand in the water and shake. And I'm like,
What's the
it's not working. It's hilarious though. They sling the water.
My little blue heeler, she's got the double coat, so she's like waterproof. It just sheds off her.
Yeah. Those are
Weird
good
coats.
dogs.
She is very intelligent. Very.
They don't get the recognition they should.
No.
It's because
Very
some of them
loyal.
are crazy. Because some of them are crazy. I think that's probably why.
Yeah. I mean, I've been around some that come up and nip the back of your legs and stuff. I wasn't down with getting bit by a dog, you know. So I was in hopes she wouldn't be that way, and thank God she's not. I rescued her, so she gives me nothing but love. Where
That's
I
awesome.
brought them in,
My
saved
dogs
her.
are talking. Guys, we've run this thing on up almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's Benzo's bedtime, I bet.
I got more chores to do. I've had a big day. Got a lot done. But there's going to be more to do.
Yeah, it never ends.
I ain't got a bed. Oh, no.
Oh no.
I got to put sheets on. Still more to do. Stupid laundry. You never stop.
No,
No, it's a never-ending cycle here too.
at least 2 to 3 loads a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
I said at least. There's
Guys got a
usually
full
more.
house there. We can get away with a couple. I try to do all mine one day.
It just depends if mom's having a bad day or not.
See, here that thing's usually running like nonstop.
You throw a few kids in there and that happens.
Flooding real quick. The
6
towels.
hours a day just because they decide to go play in a mud puddle.
The towels.
Clean them up, and then you let them go back outside and play, and they're right back in the same mud puddle. There's a jungle gym right there. Come on, play on that. Not the mud puddle. No mud puddle.
It's funner in the mud.
So I got to start getting them out in the creek with me too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's about time for little Charlie to go back out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What is up with your eye? Like tweaked out there for a second.
It's picking up the background.
Oh,
I got dark eyes, so I guess the dark background, it just.
cool. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on and chill out with me. It was great seeing you, hanging out with my two prospecting brothers here.
Yes,
And,
sir. Always an honor, fellers.
hang out a minute. I'm going to shut her down. So thanks, you two. And
Good night,
we'll see y'all next time. We'll see you Wednesday night when we have a big BenzoGold show. All right. Till then, get in the creek, get some gold.